The tea is exceptionally good today. Who made this? Very delicious. Hold on.
Hey, my cosmic cousins. Welcome back to Astrology Tea with Nova Charm. Today, we're diving into Mercury Retrograde in Leo. Now, this retrograde started July 18th, and it is set to end on August 11th. Now, this retrograde is definitely giving main character energy with a twist of limit. It just is. Like most retrogrades, you're likely to have some problems with being misunderstood. You probably have a couple of them exes that's going to spin the block. You already know. Tech issues, transportation issues. That's just what Mercury retrograde does. By being in Leo this time, you're likely to be experiencing some creativity blocks as well. Maybe even some battles with your ego. In this video, we're going to talk about who is feeling this energy the most and how you can actually use this energy to glow up and not blow up. You feel me? Before we get any deeper, make sure that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to your girl so you don't miss any of this cosmic tea that I want to sip with you. Yes. First off, Mercury is the planet of communication, travel, tech, and thought. When it goes into retrograde, it's more like it's at a standstill. And with that, we know the drill. Delays, mix-ups, misunderstandings, the usual cosmic chaos. But when it's in Leo, woo! Now we're dealing with the heart, the ego, the inner child, and the performer that is within us. What this retrograde wants to know the most from us is, are we speaking our truth or just putting on a show? Are we truly being seen or are we hiding behind the filters and the applause? This energy actually asks us to strip away the performance and reclaim our authentic voice in order to really be heard. So let me give you a breakdown on this retrograde and the tea on it so you know what it's really about. Now, when it comes to reclaiming your voice, Mercury in Leo is about bold expression. But this retrograde energy pushes us to take a pause and ask ourselves, am I being loud or am I being real? And am I being real with myself about the things that I love? Leo represents the heart of things. So it's about how you feel. Do you feel complete in your life right now? Do you feel like you've expressed yourself in a way that is genuine and real to you? Another point of focus for this retrograde is healing the performer complex. A lot of us have learned that love equals approval, which equals performance. This retrograde is here to help us drop the act and love ourselves unconditionally. And being your unique self is incredibly important right now during these transits that we have going on. I mean, it's a pretty big deal. And as much as a lot of us hate to admit it, a lot of us have a problem being our full, authentic self and like to put on a performance for others just to feel like we fit in. Not understanding that the best way to fit in is to stand out. Being genuine will always make you a winner. And being true to your authentic energy always leads you to success. This is a time to really think about if you are expressing yourself in the way that is authentic to yourself. And if you are being true to who you really are. Something else that I wanted to touch on when it comes to this retrograde in Leo for Mercury is creative comebacks. Yes, remember that creative project that you shelved last year? Or that book that you started to write, but you just kind of left to the side because you had too much going on in your everyday life? Or even that YouTube channel that you were going to start and you're still a little bit hesitant about it? Or the song or the business, whatever your heart desires, this is the perfect time to bring it back. And this time, create with more heart and more purpose. Create with confidence, knowing that you are doing what your heart desires. That's what true freedom actually looks like. So during this time, it's the perfect time to reevaluate the type of projects that you might want to stand on business about and really put your best foot forward when it comes to it. Make your purpose your goal. This is also a great time for an ego detox. Yes, yes, yes. There is a lot of us out here who definitely need an ego detox. See, the thing about the ego that a lot of people are not aware of is it's like a lower form of energy. I'll never really refer to any energy as a negative because I believe that all energy has its own purpose. However, with the ego, it is one of the lower forms of vibrational energy that we have available in our system. And this is a great time to check it, okay? This retrograde will definitely humble us. It will uplift us as well, but it's going to humble us first, okay? Going to strip down that ego so that we can build our confidence from a place of truth and not performance. You see, the sun and the moon run together, and I always believe that the ego is a way of protecting your emotions. Whenever I feel an ego in the room, I know that there is also insecurity present. And that's the thing that's hiding in the moon is the insecurity. However, it's going to shine out to the world as ego because the sun protects the moon in this case. The ego can lead you down a dark path. So, this is something that you always have to check. Heal whatever insecurity is making that ego pop out. I mean, really strip yourself down and think about ways that you can transform or transmute that ego energy into just overall confidence. Because that's all it is. It's just confidence at a low vibrational form. That's it. Now, there's also lessons of love. Leo has a lot of romance energy, so it deals with a lot of dating. There's a lot of dating energy around Leo. And with any retrograde, that always makes an ex spin the block for whatever reason. So, of course, there's going to be love lessons that you have to kind of reflect on. So, you may have that past ex that might slide into your DM, or they may just call you out the blue, like, I was just thinking of you. Don't fall for it. It's a lesson. There's just something that you need to learn. It is designed to show you what you have outgrown. By the time that person spins the block, you shouldn't even be attracted to them anymore. Honestly, you should be just like completely burnt out, like, leave me alone. There's a reason why that ex is coming around during this time, but it's not for y'all to get back together. It is just so you can learn from whatever it was that y'all had and move on from that. This is never a good time to get back with an ex. Because trust me, by the time the August 10th rolls around, y'all be arguing and understanding why y'all broke up in the first place. Trust me on this, okay? And that is the tea on that. Now, what are the signs that will feel this retrograde the most? Number one on my list, of course, is Leo. You're front and center. Your voice, image, and your identity are getting a reset. We're talking about major glow up potential here. I just want you to move through this energy, really trusting yourself. And remember, move with confidence and not ego. Another one who is feeling this a lot is Sagittarius. Now, I want you to keep this in mind. When I say these signs, this is not limited to just the sun signs. We're talking about sun, moon, or rising, Venus, especially the Mercury placement. Like, you got to see where your Mercury placements is at during this time. I mean, even look at your Mars, all of your personal placements. Now, back to it. Sagittarius. You're working on your beliefs, your goals, and even your travel plans. This is really a realignment season for you. You are really trying to match if your belief system and your goals are aligned. Like, don't be surprised if you have a few epiphanies during this time. Like some real aha type moments for Sagittarius placements. Now, Aries, this is a time to reignite your creative fire and really reflect on how you are showing up for the things that you love and the things that you are passionate about the most. Aries placements move with passion anyway. Like, they rarely take the time to think, they just act, right? This retrograde really wants you to take a time to pause and just reflect. Like, don't spin and spin and spin until you spin yourself out and gas yourself out. And that would be because you're not really placing your energy in the correct direction that really aligns with your spirit and what you really want. So you really just have to take the time to think about that. I mean, I know y'all like to play, but this is not playtime. This is really a time for you to examine. You are reflecting your purpose or your passion out to the world creatively, the way that you want to express yourself. So just take a little bit of time to do that, okay, Aries placements? It'll be all right. Now, of course, Gemini and Virgo is going to feel this. I mean, they never get a break with the Mercury retrograde because those signs are literally ruled by Mercury. So, yeah, they're going to always feel it every single time. Now, of course, you're going to want to watch out for technical glitches, foggy thinking, miscommunication. You're going to just really want to take your time. Gemini and Virgo placements, wherever this area is in your life, it's typically fast moving, really fast. So you're just going to have to take the time to slow down. But I promise you, you'll come out clearer than you did ever before. So don't even worry about it. Don't trip. Y'all do this on a regular. Y'all got this. Now, some other zodiac placements that may feel this is Scorpio placements, Capricorn placements, and Taurus placements. Now, this energy is actually squaring off with this Leo energy. And if you don't know what a square is, it sounds exactly like it sounds. Like square up. Yeah, what you want to do. That means conflicting energy, baby. Okay? So because the energy is square, you should just expect some emotional tension wherever you have these placements at. Just be sure to be on the lookout for it so you're able to kind of correct yourself and take the time to breathe in and breathe out, baby. It's going to be okay. And you're able to identify the shifts. This is a good time to stay grounded. Just any type of grounding rituals or practices that you may have, this is the best time to do it because it's going to be an emotional time and it's going to feel tension because of the fact that it is squaring off in these areas, okay? Now, here's a few retrograde tips and tricks to kind of help you get through it, okay? Always triple check your text messages and your emails. This is a good time to make sure that you proofread everything. Just don't move too fast. That's the best thing. Avoid any type of major purchases or any type of contracts if you can. This is not the time to make any major purchases that's going to last for a certain amount of years or months or any contracts for that matter. This is just not a good time for that. So never do that during a retrograde. If nobody told you, I'm telling you now. That is the T. Don't do it, okay? Always make sure you take the time to reflect and not react. During this time, you're going to want to just react quickly, but I want you to always make sure that you just take a moment before you react to reflect and see if you're about to behave correctly, okay? See if what has happened is going to equal the turn up that you was about to give. Just just take the time to figure out if it balances, okay? Another thing that you may want to do during any Mercury retrograde is back up your technology. If there is any documents or anything that is important, make sure that you have it saved in some type of storage that is different from the one that you utilize. I don't even know how to word that, but just make sure that you take the time to store anything that is important to you when it comes to technology, okay? Another thing that you want to do during this time is make sure that you take your time when expressing something that is major and important. The biggest thing about Mercury retrograde, because Mercury deals with how we think in our communication, is we always want to reflect on how we are communicating. That whole commune thing. That's why, you always have to deal with making sure that you don't travel too far or you're being extra cautious on the road or you might experience some type of car problems because that has to do with our commune, travel. And our words are vibrational frequencies that travel. And when you're dealing with Leo, you deal with expression. You deal with how you shine and how you reflect out to the world. Leo is ruled by the sun. So if you ever think about Leo and you think about the sun and how the sun shines, Leo is also represented by the lion. If you think about the lion is bold and it has courage, strength, and it's very loyal and dominant. These are the things that you want to reflect on during this time. And just making sure that you are shining the light that you want to shine, that is completely authentic to you, because you know you're special. Now, I'm in the process of building my website and I have some journals that will be coming out. But if you want to just take note of some prompts just to kind of write down during this time, I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got some prompts for you that will help you kind of work with this energy. Now, you know your girl got you. First journal prompt I have for you. Are you ready? Did you get your pen and pad? Okay. First journal prompt. Where am I performing instead of living? Ooh, I hit you with a big one, didn't I? Yeah. Where are you just being a performer instead of living your authentic self? You really need to know that, okay? The second one that I have for you is, what truth am I afraid to say out loud? As I mentioned before, Mercury deals with communication and Leo deals with expression. So what is your truth? What is it that you've been hiding behind and not saying? Like, really take the time to think about that, for real. The third prompt that I have is, what part of me have I silenced just to be accepted? Now, this is going to take some man in the mirror, really reflecting on self to really be authentic here. But I have faith that you guys can do it. Like my Cosmic Tea family, yeah, y'all got that. My cosmic cousins know what's up. Yeah. Now, the last and final prompt that I have for you is, what would it feel like? And I mean, really feel like, to speak and create from my heart and not my ego. As I told you before, we talked about the ego earlier. The ego is built on insecurity, it's backed by that, okay? And we don't want to reflect that out to the world. We want to be authentic and not be afraid to show our true selves. So, really take the time to think about how you can improve that within self and what you need to do to kind of change that up. We do high vibration over here, you feel me? At the same time, we are realistic that we are just human beings, but we grow every single day. So that's your cosmic forecast for this Mercury retrograde in Leo. Remember, this isn't the time to fear the retrograde. It's a time to reclaim your voice, heal old love stories, tell that ex to get the on. I mean, with peace and blessings and all, but yeah, go on somewhere. And take this time to step into your real confidence, okay? Your real confidence that is authentic to you. Now, of course, if this video resonated, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to your girl. I'm trying to build this brick by brick now. And let me know in the comments what's Mercury retrograde is bringing up for you. I'm really interested to know like how this is affecting you overall. And thanks for watching. It's your girl Nova Charm with Astrology Tea with Nova Charm. And I'll see you in the next video, where I'll be spilling more of the cosmic tea that you never knew you needed a sip of.